Alright, gonna see how this Doom Road is. Mind you, sometimes after it's like you've got good pack of snow on there and it's been plowed, sometimes it smoothens out all the craters a bit. Sometimes it just makes it worse, but most of the time it just makes it worse. But it fills in some of the potholes anyway. Ooh, don't want to hit that big snowball. Big frozen snowball. Smack that at 50 miles an hour there, you'll know about it. This road is like 70 kilometers an hour. I'm like, how can you even drive 70 kilometers an hour on good conditions? Like, even with a truck, like you'll bounce off the road. Like, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's people that do it though. All the Christmas stuff. Pretty cool. I saw a really funny video of like an inflatable Santa, and the way he was flailing around in the wind, it just looked like he was in such agony. It was really funny. So, one of those memes going around, dramatic Santa or something like that. You see his arms just flailing around and everything. It's just the way it looks. It's just really funny. It's kind of like he's on the ground, like throwing himself on the ground, crying or something, rolling around there. It's like, oh yeah. Fun times. Fun times. Yeah, I think I got my cold from all those little kids at the Santa Claus parade. There's supposed to be a check coming to me, but Bonnie, the editor for Pontiac Journal, she was like, she goes, the mail's down. She goes, do you want me to drop it off? I said, no, don't make a special trip for that. I said I can wait till the postal strike's over. There's no, only if you're coming into the town, like it's kind of a bit far for, stuff like that. And I'm just like, it's only $25, right? So, but mind you, I made an extra 100 or 150 bucks this year with my old camera. That old Nikon D100, I tell you, I have such love for that camera. But a camera I really want is a D700. They're legendary. Nikon D700 is a legendary stills camera, digital camera. It's the first, I think, full frame digital camera. It's like 12 megapixels or something like that. Which going full frame did solve a lot of issues with the DSLRs, because like when they went from 6 megapixels like my D100 up to like 8 megapixels, it was like kind of a bit of a disaster with the noise because the pixels were too close together. Now they've solved it all with different sensors and stuff like that. They've got like 60 and 100 megapixel. Holy crap, that's one. Stuff like that. But the D700, like you can find them now. I mean, these were like $4,000 new. My camera brand new when it came out was $3,000, and then it dropped down to $2,500, and I got it, I think, for $2,250 plus tax, of course. And that camera is still making me money. Now, mind you, if I would have really pursued it, like really went after, say, like weddings and stuff like that, that camera could have made me a lot of money, but like I didn't want to become a wedding photographer. I love doing weddings, for friends and stuff like that, but man, that is one of those, it's one of those jobs where if you get it wrong, you know what I mean? It's not so much people are upset about you, it's like you become upset with yourself because you ruin all their memories, eh? Like boulders out on the road, holy smokes. Smack that, you busted, these car parts everywhere. But yeah, like you really don't want to ruin somebody's memories, right? And sometimes it's hard to make the bride look good, usually it's not a hard thing, but it's just like there's, you know, like you have to mold your photography to what's going on, not the other way around, right? Where when you have like, when you're doing portraits or something like that, you're just, okay, sit there, do this, do this, do this, and you can take a perfect shot just about every time, right? Well, with a wedding, the wedding's, you know, just moving on, and nobody's standing still. Children never stand still, right? They're always fidgeting, doing something children do, you know, and bouncing around and whatever. So there's all that, you know, which the thing is you can make a lot of money doing weddings. Like you can make as an unknown photographer, minimum I usually charge is $100, right? But you start getting really into it, start getting the lighting, and maybe a staff member or something like that help you, you know, set up like flashes and run around with you in the metering and all that. $700-800 an average wedding is not that unrealistic. And then if you get really renowned, you can be making $10,000 a wedding. You know what I mean? Like it's really ridiculous how much money you can make as a wedding photographer, right? If you want to do that. Hey, what? Whoa! Ah, I saw you, buggerheads. Yeah, that's why you don't come around the corners too fast here. 3 deer. I don't know if the camera picked it up there, but probably not. But there's 3 deer right in the middle of the road. That was probably in the way. You probably couldn't see it, so but they were like right there. 3. This car, unlike the CR-V, which felt so planted on the road, this car feels so light in the winter. It's kind of like it just I don't know what it is. Like the CR-V, it's the way they arranged the axles or something. It just felt so planted. Where this, it slides around quite a bit. I'm actually quite surprised how much it does slide around. I don't know if it's just because it's a little bit lighter or what it is exactly. But like I know the wheelbase on my buddy's Civic is a little bit longer than this one. And that one's okay in the winter. That one's like a snowmobile. This one feels like it's just too light. But even when you're driving a straight line, you just feel kind of stepping out a bit. It's not all-wheel drive, this, right? Get blinded here. Blinded by the light. All right. Gotta get out and move pretty soon because my toes are getting cold. I don't have felts for these boots. They're too small for felts. Because I had to double up on my socks. Might have to start tripling up on my socks. Until I can get proper winter boots anyway. Get those in the new year. Because chainsaw boots are really stiff. Really stiff. Cousin's place. Yeah, there we go. Time to do some shoveling. Hopefully we get stuck coming in here. Oh, whose car is that? Oh my God. Now that is ruts. Can I get through there? Oh yeah, I can. Now I wonder whose car that is. Oh, don't get stuck here. Whoo! Glad I made it through that. Glad I made it through that. I thought it was good, and then there was like, I saw like this, that snow hump that you know you're gonna get stuck in, so. But I got my snow ramp, so hopefully I don't get stuck in. All right. Good. Keys on the meat stick. All right, there we go. Time to do some shuffling.